welcome back to Crypto with Lily. As always, it's such a great pleasure to have you here again. Today, guys, we're going to talk about a project that it's about to start its pre-sale on Presale in less than 40 minutes or so. Of course, by the time that I'm making the video, it's going to be firstly whitelisted only, divided into tier 1 and tier 2, and then it's going to be open to the public. When the pre-sale starts, it's going to, the tier 1 whitelisted is going to have few minutes to buy, then tier 2 is going to have few minutes to do so as well, and lastly, as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be open to the public with a minimum buy of 0.2 BNB and a maximum buy of 1 BNB. Also, it's going to have a vesting for pre-sale, which is going to be a 10% each day for 7 days. This is a team that had previous projects, so they are an experienced one. They have been sharing and info with the community for a while now. They have been building up this project for a few months already. Their game is already complete. Actually, their beta is live, and right after they finish its pre-sales, which today is going to be taking place, and tomorrow they are going to be ready to have their token, the NFTs, and the game all ready to be used. So you're going to be having access to all those features just a day after its pre-sale, which of course it's great, because usually we see projects that finish its fair launch or pre-sale, and then we have to wait for the rest of the features or the rest of the utilities, use cases, products, etc. to be ready later on the roadmap. But this one is going to have a lot of things already ready to be used just a day after its pre-sale. Now, the name of the project is Brave Arena, and we are going to be diving into all those cool details in just a few seconds, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so firstly, just a quick peek at how it's pre-sale on Presale. This is kind of the info that I already mentioned, so I'm not gonna go through all of it again, but later on, you guys, when doing your Dior, of course, go through all of that. You see, I thought it was 40 minutes, but actually it's less than half an hour for it to start. And well, it's, as you can see, they got 2 of the main 4 badges of Presale. So the ones that they are missing is the Doxed one and the Safu one. They are KYC and audited by Solid Proof, as you can see right there. All this info, of course, available on Presale. Now, this is going to be its link tree, which you're going to be having access to it on its main website. Right at the end of it, you got all the links, including this one. So you got Brave website, join the Brave Arena Discord server, Brave Arena, Brave News channel, Brave Twitter, and Brave YouTube. On YouTube, for instance, they got these 4 videos talking a little bit about the project, like some how to get started, the trailing, etc. So all these, as you can see, some of them have been shared like 3 months ago, and the latest one just 4 days ago. So once again, a team that have been sharing info with the community for a while now. Twitter space or Twitter community, actually it got a cool amount and a good amount of numbers, so a little bit more than 13k. They have been building up different partnerships, as I mentioned earlier. For instance, some like Wombat, and also I have to pick a little bit because I got lots of notes here and I cannot remember everything, right? So some of the partners are Wombat, also Pantheon Gaming Guild. They have been doing AMAs like with Binance, also with WorldCoin Talk, as well as with Phoenix Holding, and the previous project that they have were Grush and also BNB Hero. So all that info is going to be available on their different socials like Twitter and Telegram. So for instance, this latest one is from 2 hours ago, and of course they are talking about the pre-sale that is about to start. So a little bit of info about the place, hottest GameFi project right now, based in the 550x last project. Game is 100% complete with more than 1.2k active players. Shiny Alpha was ready to ape. So a little bit of that right there. This one is from 2 hours. It's another call. So they have been, of course, investing in marketing, like pre-launch. And there have been different crypto channels talking about them, doing AMAs with them, also different Twitter spaces, crypto groups. So all that info, you can find it right here on Twitter as well as on Telegram. some of their, like for instance, this is one of those partnerships that I mentioned already. So Wombat, I hope I pronounced that correctly, biggest gainers in the last 24 hours, and you can find there right there a Brave Arena right there. So biggest gain in the last 24 hours by social activity, flash event. They have been doing some community events, like they got a meme competition. They also have, of course, one for whitelisted before getting ready for the pre-sale. And so another kind of AMAs, like with Crypto Millennium, WellCoin Talk, as I mentioned already, with Binance. So all this info, you can find it right here, you guys. So later on, when do your deal, go and check out all of that. Now, this is going to be the main website, and we have home introduction NFTs play to our BRT token, which is its governance token, roadmap, and partners. You also got Evolve, Fight, and Airbnb, so you're going to be getting rewards in BNB. Play now, buy it, or go to Gitbook. Right now, if we go to introduction, so just to see a little bit what this is about, Brave Arena is the ultimate PvE and PvP arena battle simulator built on BSC. We strive to become the leading turn-based RPG GameFi, mixing dual token rewards and Web3 protocols with a multi-year roadmap ecosystem development plan. Right, so after that you got the NFTs, which these are some of example of it. This is kind of how they're going to be looking like. They give you a little bit of info about them right here. So every child born in Robic is bonded with an spirit animal, so that is kind of an example of it. You can see like the character with the spirit animal next to it, and these once again are going to be the NFTs. So after that you got the play to earn. So how does it work? So fight to earn BNB. I already mentioned that the rewards are going to be in BNB. So defeat arena leaders for multiple regions in Robic to win massive BNB profits for Emperor's Case's treasury. So a little bit of info about that. Once again, you got the main characters with their spirits animal right there next to them. A little bit about the token, BRT tokens, bulletproof tokenomics. Brave Arena is built as a closed-loop economy model with a revolutionary Emperor's tax system integration, and they explain you how it goes right there. You can click on read more, and you got a little bit of extra info about that. Roadmap. Keep in touch with the upcoming milestone of Brave Arena from right here. Q4 of 2022 to Q3 of 2023. That is how far its roadmap goes right now. And once again, I mentioned right at the beginning of the video, this is a team and also the community, of course, that have been working and building up this project for a while now. Investors and partners, you got Chainlink, Hub3, Hinsel, Solid Proof, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, PancakeSwap, Wombat, DexView, and MetaSense, right? So those are some examples. Then you got just navigate through it. So this is the kind of the same that you can see right above at the beginning of it, of the website. And then you got social, so the different links to their Twitter, Telegram, Discord, Linktree, etc. And you can also reach them by just an email. Right now, let me lastly show you their community on Telegram right now. Okay, so all this is today. Of course, mostly hyping it up a little bit, because once again they are getting ready for this pre-sale. So this is kind of what you expect from the community. So all these from today, so you can see they are quite active, quite engaged. Join them up or join in, be part of what is going to be happening, especially today and tomorrow, which are such an important days for the project. See how the sentiment is, how they are feeling about the project. All that key info, relevant info that you can get from just chatting a little bit with the community, right? Now, if we go through messengers, and this is the latest one they share, right? So the whitelisted, so they got the link to the pre-sale, which I already show you, and then they explain you how it goes. For instance, I mentioned tier 1 is going to get 3 minutes to buy, and tier 2 is going to get 4 minutes to buy. After that, open to all public to buy. I already mentioned how much minimum and maximum buy, and with a hard cap of 850 BNB and a soft cap of 425 BNB. So once again, access to all this info, Twitter, Telegram, and of course the link to Pinsel pre-sales as well. Right now, let's go back to the main website because I want to show you a little bit of the info that you can find on the Gitbook or on the white paper. Okay guys, so this is gonna be it. Most of the info is gonna be here. We already went through like the key relevant info, like in more shorter, not really precise way on the main website, but in a much detailed way, of course, it's gonna be here. So you got welcome to Brave Arena, the story, so the word of Robic. We already mentioned that these NFTs, so all the characters that are going to be born here are going to have their spiritual animals. So a little bit of history about this word as well, which is called Robic. Overview, they got their mission and their vision, they got the roadmap, and then they got security. When you go to the game itself, you got the economy model, which they mentioned a little bit once again on the main website, but all the info is gonna be right here. You got the Brave treasuries. Everything is going right there in nicely detailed, and then you got the BRT token, right? So all the info about it right there. After that, you got the Brave DAO, so it's going to be a DAO governance as well. So you got a little bit of that, so decentralized a platform, and you got the XBRT as well, a little bit of that why to get XBRT and how to get it. So all that info with even an example scenario right there for you to understand how it goes. Then you go to the NFTs and you got a little bit of info about the NFTs. As you can see, are going to be divided into, for instance, common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and ultra. So you got info about each one of them right there, so you can go through all that. Once again, we'll start doing your you got the special abilities that come with each one of the NFTs, so it's going to be like the specific characteristics of each one of them, and the evolved system. Then you got the arena, so you got region, tiers, and arena, battle logic. Once again, you got with the different fighters right there, the reward system, the asset loot pack, and the PvP mode. So tons of info, you guys, which is great. You know that I love to see projects that got such a huge amount of info available, because it makes it easier for you to understand where you're putting your beans, right? Now, then you got the dojo management, so dojo levels, a little bit of info about that with the upgrade stats, then also the rules. You have like info about how to train your warriors, leveling up, so different kind of levels right there, and also the improvement blueprints. So all that info is gonna be right here. You only have to click on Gitbook and it will take you directly to it. So you guys, once again, Brave Arena, a project that is about to start. It's pre-sale, firstly just whitelisted, and then it's going to be open to the public. PvP after launch, so token NFT and complete game launch at the same time, so June 8th. So thank you very much for staying tuned until the end. I will try to finish editing and everything as quick as possible, so you're gonna have enough time to go through all the info that is available before maybe before tomorrow, or maybe you're still gonna be having time to also be part of this pre-sale, right? So thank you very much. Remember that this is by no means any kind of financial advice, so make the time to do your. Thank you. Until the next time.